So Adam, your brother, twins.
My twin brother.
What about Adam draws you to him being, in a sense, someone you're confidant, someone you trust?
So we're twins, and we say that, and people are like, oh, we get that. But like when you're a twin, it's a special bond you have with your sibling. We have another sister, and it's special. But with Adam, he's my twin, and in my opinion, he has every skill set I don't have. He has, like, I'm impatient. Adam's really patient. We're both funny. I don't know if you might think you're funnier, but we're both funny. But he's really good with numbers. I like run from math. Like he always wanted to do business. I like, nitty gritty of details and specific work and sort of an artistry of the way that we practice. He just has every complementary skill set I don't possess. And he believes in me above and beyond anyone ever because he just gets me right.
I think the story really is Rachel said, and listen, Rachel's special in a few ways. She probably doesn't hear it as often as she should from me, but she's nagging in the best way. I would say persistent, like you wouldn't believe. And she's like really objective driven, right? And she's very relationship focused. So Rachel had this plethora, and what I consider one of my talents is seeing the board, right? So seeing everything that you're coming up with, all the skills you have, and then placing you in the right spot. So Rachel said, listen, I'm not happy. I'm kind of being held down from like my full potential. So she said, I'm thinking about getting into real estate. It's really what I loved in it. And she worked for an at-large councilman, which doesn't directly affect real estate as much. You're doing a lot more broad issues in the city. So she came and said, listen, I think I can do this thing. And the first thing I said was, I'm not sure there's a business there. I'm not sure you can do just what you like to do, which was the zoning, helping out with violations, this very specialized practice. And I said, I'm not sure. So I said, listen, this is what we'll do. I can commit about...
Well, you and Dad said, you have to prove it to us.
Well,
we had a meeting,
it's
prove
true.
it to me. And I'm like not a numbers person, so I'm like, how am I going to prove? I don't even know how to do it.
So we put it on paper.
Okay.
Theoretically, it worked on paper.
And what did that business look like on paper?
Yeah. So that business looked like Rachel working a lot of hours
Adam
billing.
also looked into how many developers there were. So like there's some metric he's like, if I can figure out how many developers there were and how many zoning attorneys there are, and there's some sort of math in those numbers, and like, like how are we gonna be able to take business